Is it time for Mr. Rohit Sharma to retire? Has the Prince of Indian cricket finally stepped up in the absence of the king? And has Harshit Rana booked his tickets for the Champions Trophy squad? We are going to answer all these questions and a lot more. Welcome back to Ball and Banter, people. I have my man Namay Jaikar here with me. And tonight we're going to talk about all of these things, all of these different aspects of India's victory over England. And also we're going to talk a little bit about what's been happening over at Bangladesh, at the Bangladesh Premier League, and also about our India's under 19 women's cricket team that have beaten South Africa in the finals and won the World Cup. Amay, welcome back to Ball and Banter, not the Indian Cricketers podcast. Back at
Yeah,
Banter. How does that feel?
I think firstly it feels good to be back on Ball and Banter because I think that's the name that our people, whoever followed us, have resonated with. I think we put a poll also on social media, and that like Ball and Banter was the resounding choice for most of the people. So yeah, I think the name sounds good and it has a nice ring to it as well. Talking about that, I think India's back finally and victory in a ODI game because we lost like 3-0 to Sri Lanka. So I think this is Gambhir's first win as a coach in ODIs, which is quite. I
Correct.
mean, he's just had 4 matches. I actually wanted India to bat first and score some 350. ऐसे कोई stat padding करवा लो
400
batters
रन
के
बना देते सीधा,
400
400
रन,
साढ़े चार
हाँ
सौ
हाँ, और कर लो भाई, जैसे T20 में पेला था वैसे ही पेलो ODIs में also. तो yeah, I
बट
mean,
मैच मतलब द मैच फाइनली एंडेड. इंग्लैंड ने कितने 248 बनाए थे इन
हाँ
47.4 ओवर्स.
yeah
ऑल आउट हो गए वो लोग 248 पे, एंड इंडिया चेज्ड इट डाउन इन 38.4 overs with
yeah
after losing 6 wickets. And I think India made, by the end of it, made a little bit of hard work of that easy match
yeah we
by
did.
starting out यशस्वी जायसवाल and रोहित शर्मा. यशस्वी जायसवाल का डेब्यू मैच, ODI match, I think he hit like a couple of good boundaries in the beginning,
Yeah.
but Jofra Archer, man, he had him dancing.
Oh my God, that I mean, Jofra has got insane pace. He got whacked in the T20. I watched it live. I was lucky to watch that magical innings of Abhishek Sharma. And in real time, you can't see his ball. So I don't know like how batters play him and how Abhishek played him that night. But it's serious pace. So I don't like it's a good exposure for Yashasvi also to witness that express pace. But I am not too concerned about his form because वो ऐसा ही batter है. He will look rusty because it was his first ODI, तो nervousness होगा. But yeah, I'm not concerned about him. And anyways, I don't think he's going to start in the Champions Trophy unless someone has a knee injury or a back injury or whatever. Uh,
But
so
bro, speaking of looking rusty, his partner at the other end, Rohit Sharma. Bhai, like I was looking forward to seeing Rohit Sharma bat, okay?
same, bhai,
मतलब
same.
मुझे पता है कि वो BGT में he had a tough time. He's had a tough time overall last year apart from that T20 World Cup. And मतलब
Yeah,
that T20 World Cup he's had a tough time, to be fair. एंड मुझे लगा था कि भाई ठीक है, अभी सही है ओडीआई फॉर्मेट, द फॉर्मेट ही एब्सोल्युटली किल्स इट इन होम कंडीशंस, इंग्लैंड के अगेंस्ट हु आर सो वनडे इंटरनेशनल टीम. बट आई डोंट नो मैन, गॉट आउट ऑन फॉर टू आफ्टर प्लेइंग 7 balls. मतलब डिडंट पुट एनीथिंग आउट देयर. मुझे लग रहा था कि इट्स अ गुड चांस फॉर हिम टू गेट आउट ऑफ दैट रट एंड जस्ट गेट सम रन्स बिहाइंड him, but slightly concerning seeing how Rohit has been playing.
yeah. I don't know what it is. Is it like laziness or is it like selflessness? I think he's becoming selfless because he's giving chances to Gill to stat pad and score runs because वो Gill अगर आज जायसवाल रन मारता Gill का place under pressure होता. I think it was a very selfless act by the captain. Kudos to him. But ऐसा ही selflessness ने he shouldn't lose his place because ODI में तो he has a great record and we want the 2023 version of Rohit Sharma
सही
to come
में
back.
भाई,
भाई वरना
उसको अगर ओडीआई में भी ऑप्ट आउट करना पड़ गया तो थोड़ा
हाँ
एम्बैरेसिंग होगा बिफोर द
yeah
ड्यूरिंग द चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी. एंड इफ ही डजंट डिलीवर इन द चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी, देन आई थिंक हिज ओडीआई फ्यूचर इज आल्सो
yeah
in a huge whatever question. But
totally
speaking of
totally
like Shubman Gill, man, Shubman Gill looked at home at number 3, हाँ, 87
yeah
86 balls. मतलब एंड में थोड़ा वो दिख रहा था, वो सेंचुरी को चेज कर रहा था अपनी, and
हाँ
उसके लिए
lost confidence, yeah,
yeah,
lost
and I
concentration there.
lost concentration. Even the other batters around him were sort of trying to egg him on and get him to that century. But
हाँ
overall, he played pretty well, dude. Like he shipped the innings very well and played that proper anchor innings.
Yeah, I think this is his best format. He feels most comfortable playing in ODI because उसको time मिलता है थोड़ा settle होने को इसमें. Just look for the easy singles, get set. I mean, he's just like Virat, to be honest. The same gameplay. Set हो जाओ थोड़े खेल लो 10 बॉल और फिर then you start hitting boundaries. So हाँ, I mean, it was a good innings and but more than his innings, I would have given man of the match to Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah, man.
For me personally, Shreyas Iyer should be the man of the match because we were two down for nothing basically. He just came out and started whacking them. और जोफ्रा की तो उसने I mean गांडी मार दी you can say. Everyone says
एंड उसको पता था कि ये लोग शॉर्ट बॉल ही डालने वाले हैं
short.
मेरे को, तो उसने बस उसने पुल शॉट भी मारा,
हाँ,
उसने अपर कट भी मारा, साथ
yeah.
में उसने.
So the interesting part is that Shreyas Iyer in his post-match show, the interview which happens, he said that he was the guy who was going to be sacrificed for instead of if had Kohli been fit. So like I mean that maybe egged him on to play that counter-attacking innings. कि कुछ भी हो जाए कि वो गांडी मारेगा high pace की. That I mean the narrative for Shreyas Iyer is that he's weak against high pace, right? I think he proved that to everyone. Ki like in this format at least his place is safe and he should be playing at that number four position. So yeah,
But
I love that innings and for me, I think he's the man of the match in this game.
मतलब I didn't know that context. मुझे नहीं पता था कि भाई after the match, मतलब that is a
Yeah,
bit controversial, right? क्योंकि
yeah,
if you see in the 2023 World Cup also, he was a revelation at number 4, right? Like he
yeah,
had a great मतलब he was doing very well at number 4 for India. He
absolutely.
was playing similar innings throughout the World Cup as well. कि वो आता था and bang bang bang, he used to carry on the momentum जो अपने openers और number 3 बना के
Yeah,
देते थे वो. तो I think like out of like if there was a player who should be worried about his position, it should be KL Rahul more than Shreyas Iyer, I think,
yeah.
in this team at least. But man, we got to talk about Axar Patel, promoted up the order and absolutely killed it. भाई ने 52 रन्स बनाए 47 बॉल्स पे, एंड वो भी मतलब बाद में थोड़ा धीरे हो गया था because he was trying to give the strike more to Shubman Gill. But what do you have to say about his batting, man? He looked like a proper batter.
I think we saw that in the T20 World Cup also when he came, like when we lost those crucial wickets, he came and he started attacking. I think uska wo, his batting has improved leaps and bounds. I saw his average and like in ODIs, I was shocked to see that it's 27. I think he's a much better batter
Yeah,
than that.
I think आज
But
के मैच के बाद ही काफी
हाँ,
बड़ा होगा भाई, इसके
काफी
पहले तो और
हाँ,
कम था.
हाँ, हाँ. And surprisingly it's his first 50 at home also. तो वो भी एक थोड़ा shocking stat था. But yeah, I think he's a very good batter, especially against spin bowling. We've seen that in test matches also where he's
No
bailed
doubt.
out from like difficult situations. So I think it was a great move, and he said that in the post-match he was planned move tha. So I think that left-right combination को रखने के लिए he was sent up, and I'm glad that he got the chance ahead of Washington Sundar because I think he's done well for India whenever he's got the chances in T20s or like test matches. So yeah, I
Why
think
Axar
that was
to
a
deserves it, man. Axar has
yeah,
like last couple of years, he's really like improved as a cricketer and he
absolutely,
produced in like big moments for India, especially.
for sure, for sure.
Bhai, and speaking of like new people who've come in, Harshit Rana, bhai, impact sub, concussion
Impact
sub.
sub.
3
Oh my
विकेट ले
God.
लिया है भाई, आज उसने रन खाया उसने थोड़े,
Yeah, yeah.
बट 3 विकेट भी निकाले बंदे के. स्टार्ट 7 ओवर्स में 53 रन्स एंड 3 विकेट्स, सो नॉट
He's GG. He's Gambhir's boy, right? KKR X, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I mean, even when he was playing the test match, लोग उसको गाली दे रहे थे हर्षित राणा क्यों खेल रहा है वहां पे 3 विकेट. He came on as a concussion sub on T20 debut, वहां पे 3 विकेट. And now today ODI debut पहले मार खाया उसने salt bucket दोनों से, and then he said fuck it, I'm going to take 3 wickets again. So I think he's the first Indian to take 3 wickets in all format debuts. ऐसा कुछ तो interesting stat पढ़ा था मैंने.
वो मतलब टेस्ट में, ओडीआई में और
Test हाँ
T20 में तीनों के डेब्यू में 3.
तीनों के yes, that is a
Interesting.
very impressive stat actually.
And
So
he's
yeah,
been all like debuts in all 3 formats in
all
a span
three.
of like 3 months.
Yes, yes. So pretty crazy. I think yeah, I think he bowled quite well after getting whacked in the first few overs. So that also shows his temperament. You can say that he doesn't get afraid of getting whacked. He'll still pick up
Hmm.
wickets. So
I
that's a
think
good
he has
sign.
that knack
Yeah,
of picking wickets, right? Like
yeah,
run वो उसको
yeah,
T20 में भी वो रन खाता है कभी कभी. Even test में he
हाँ,
got exposed a little bit, but he has
yeah.
that knack of taking wickets for sure. But क्या
Yeah.
लग रहा है, dude? Like Shami, I think was still in second gear only. I would say. I don't think we've seen
Sort
Shami,
of,
the
yes.
OG Shami, still back after his
Yeah.
injury. So do you think Harshit Rana has an outside chance of actually making that Champions Trophy squad?
If Bumrah isn't fit, then yes. Uh, we don't know what the fitness of Bumrah is. So I think for that one spot, it'll either be between Varun Chakravarti or Harshit Rana. But yeah, Steve should play if he's in the squad. He should definitely play.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. So because Arshdeep is also left arm pacer, 6 feet tall, और वो ball घुमाता है at the start. So he's like a very handy asset to have. But yeah,
Wicket
I
taker
mean, if they
again.
want to do trial and wicket taker. So if you want to do trial and error, then do it this series. But yeah, the Shami's bowling form is a bit of a concern. He's coming back from injury, but वो pace नहीं दिख रहा है उसका.
एंड मतलब
That
ही
is a
मतलब वो शमी कैसे भी एसोसिएट शमी
हाँ
विद रिदमिक एक्शन एकदम
yeah
स्पिन एकदम स्ट्रेट
yeah
अपराइट सीम
yeah
and he doesn't look fully at like fully back as of now. He looks in like second gear right now. I think
yeah.
third, fourth, fifth gear में पहुंचना अभी बाकी है. But
Maybe he's saving up for the Champions Trophy. You never know because World Cup के पहले भी शमी इतना खेला नहीं था last year. But then in the
yeah,
World Cup when he got that one chance, he just destroyed everyone. So let's just hope we get that Shami back. Just like we get the same Rohit Sharma back, we get the same Shami back. Yeah.
getting players back भाई. आज ये विराट कोहली तो लोग बोल रहे थे कि he got confused which team to play for, इसलिए वो उसने इंजरी डिक्लेयर कर दिया और खेला ही नहीं फिर.
Yeah. I mean, but yeah, Virat will be back, I think, next match. In ODIs, I have no doubt about Virat Kohli. He is like, if I say he is our greatest ever, people will argue. But I
ODI
think
में
for
तो I
me,
think yeah he gets that.
yeah, I think for me personally, he is the greatest ODI player we've had. So yeah, I mean, he'll come back, he'll score those runs. Whatever Shubman Gill played today, Kohli will, as Kohli रहता तो 100 मार देता था.
For
But
sure.
if Kohli was in the
क्योंकि
same
कोहली
situation,
सेंचुरी
he
मार
would have
देता
scored
क्योंकि
100.
बाकी बैटर्स रन बनाने देते हैं उसको चुपचाप. वो देखो ना क्या भाई एंड में जब कितने आई थिंक शुभन गिल वाज ऑन 81 एंड इंडिया नीडेड 21 टू विन और समथिंग एंड हार्दिक पांड्या केम टू,
Yeah,
उसने आके छक्का बजा
yeah.
दिया. लाइक
छक्का
क्या
मार
यार
दिया,
देख
yeah.
रहे हैं, टाइम पास कर रहे हैं बाकी
हाँ.
सब आके. But yeah,
हाँ
good win
भाई.
for India overall. And yeah, people, if you enjoyed India's win today, smash the like button on this video. And before we go ahead, right, like I think one of the key things that happened over the last 1 week in the world of Indian cricket is that our under 19 women's team won the World Cup, man. That too against South Africa.
Come on. Let's go, girls.
Back to
And yeah,
back.
I mean, South Africa's pretty lucky for us. So I hope Champions Trophy final also we get South Africa.
भाई
And
ये अंडर 19 मेंस वर्ल्ड कप में भी साउथ अफ्रीका,
वही
T20
वही
वर्ल्ड कप में साउथ अफ्रीका, एंड नाउ अंडर
yeah
19 वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप में भी साउथ अफ्रीका. अगर वो लोग
yeah
WTC फाइनल भी हार गए तो देन इट्स देम नॉट. बट या
no
इट्स
one
रियली
is
सैड फॉर देम एज अ नेशन दैट यू आर मेकिंग इट टू सो मेनी फाइनल्स बट नॉट विनिंग एट ऑल.
not winning. Yeah,
बट अपनी अंडर
it's
19 टीम के अंदर भाई देयर आर लाइक 2-3 प्लेयर्स आई वांट टू गिव अ शाउट आउट टू. वैष्णवी शर्मा, आयुषी शुक्ला, I think great bowlers. They've killed it in
yeah
the tournament. And Gondagi Trisha. This is the second
yeah
under 19 World Cup that she's played.
right. I
And
think
she's
we won two in a row, right?
two in a
We
row.
won back to back. Yes,
So
great
she
great
has
work.
like a rare feat of being one of the only under 19 players to win two World Cups.
Damn.
How rare
But
is
in India as a whole at that level is like no match to any team. So I mean, even the men's team,
that? Under
men's under
19.
19 team, women's under 19 team, we always kill it.
I think
So
that
yeah, I
just
mean,
shows,
great
right? Like अपना
future.
अभी foundation इतना तगड़ा है क्रिकेट का. There is no
Yeah,
reason why our team can't dominate all formats at all age groups.
absolutely,
भाई
absolutely.
लड़कियों को वैसे पैसे भी काफी मिले हैं भाई. बीसीसीआई ने 5 करोड़ का
Uh,
मनी दिया है टीम को आफ्टर विनिंग.
right.
इमेजिन गेटिंग दैट अमाउंट ऑफ मनी एट दैट एज.
What were we doing when we were 19, bro?
भाई अपने को भी
But
उतना
yeah,
पैसा मिल जाता है उस एज में, अपन भी पृथ्वी शॉ जैसे बन जाते
exactly, exactly.
हैं.
uh,
But something else, man, something crazy that's been happening, making a lot of news is this Bangladesh Premier League.
Bangladesh. Yeah. Oh my God,
Bangladesh
bro.
Premier League. Okay, I came across this story that पहले तो ये मैच फिक्सिंग का वहां पे फुल स्कैंडल चल
Uh,
रहा है अभी, and there are about 10 players who are under investigation, and out of it 6 are from the Bangladesh national
same
team.
national team. Yeah.
तो
It,
पहली वो लीग एकदम बर्बाद, ऊपर से अभी मैच फिक्सिंग एलिगेशंस भी वहां पे चालू हो गए पूरे. एंड like looks pretty bad, man. Yeah, bro. So, matlab, there are some major things, right? Like unpaid salaries for players. There's a team called Darbar Rajshahi that has been particularly, मतलब वहां से बहुत सारे प्लेयर्स हैं भाई जो पब्लिकली आके बोल रहे हैं कि हमें पैसे नहीं मिले खेलने के. एंड टीम्स हैव इवन फेल्ड टू पे 75% ऑफ द ड्यू अमाउंट्स जो टूर्नामेंट ने मैंडेट किया हुआ है कि मिनिमम तुम्हें इतना तो
Oh,
देना ही है, उतना भी नहीं दे पा रहे. सो मच सो कि भाई वो अपने बस
was this league?
जो बस ड्राइवर्स है जो बस चला रहे हैं उनको भी पैसे नहीं मिले हैं भाई. उन्होंने एक मैच के अंदर प्लेयर्स को अंदर लॉक कर दिया था बस के.
Oh God. Was this sponsored by Vijay Mallya?
Looks like it, bro.
It
Looks
looks
like
like it.
it.
It's yeah, could be him or Lalit Modi or whoever. I don't know. Could be one of them.
But pretty sad, dude. Pretty sad how
Yeah.
things are going over there. But apparently, this is not the first time that this has happened in the Bangladesh Premier League. Even in 2013, Mohammad Ashraful got a
Oh yeah.
ban because of match fixing allegations. एंड बेसिकली
Crazy.
अभी चल रहा है वहां पे उनका इन्वेस्टिगेशन चलेगा इसके ऊपर पूरा. एंड देयर आर 4 franchisees दैट आर बीइंग basically investigated, which is Darbar Rajshahi, Dhaka Capitals, Silhead Strikers and Chittagong Kings. और कितने टीम्स है भाई इसके अंदर?
भाई है कितने लोग, है कितने टीम उसमें?
That
बट
will be,
आई
I think,
मीन
80%, 90, 70, 80% of their teams.
it's such a sorry state for Bangladesh cricket. They started before Afghanistan, and now look where Afghanistan is and look where Bangladesh is. I mean, Afghanistan is literally beating Australia in World Cups, and Bangladesh is still the same. वही एक ही इंडिया को हरा है 2007 में. They're still flying high on that, doing Nagin dance and whatnot. So yeah,
They're going
it's a
backwards,
shame
bro,
actually.
backwards.
Yeah, it's a shame actually what's happening with their cricket. But yeah, that's how it
क्या
is.
कर सकते हैं भाई, क्या कर सकते हैं. But another thing that came up today, man, that's making a lot of news. Australian squad,
Oh yeah,
the Champions Trophy seems to be in a bit of a bad like phase. Lot of players backing out, players getting injured. Marcus Stoinis तो भाई स्क्वाड में होते हुए उसने आज
retire
रिटायरमेंट अनाउंस कर.
retirement ले लिया.
So
Yeah,
no
I
Marcus Stoinis for them, no Mitchell Marsh because of injury. Pat Cummins is not there.
Pat
Josh
Cummins.
Buttler is not there. So 4 players who were in their original squad gone.
Crazy. I think they're scared of going to Pakistan honestly. उनको डर लग रहा है उधर भाई सिक्योरिटी क्या कैसे होगी. I don't blame them also. I don't blame them. They would have preferred to be with India in Dubai. But yeah, I think honestly that's the concern. And Stoinis तो वैसे भी भाई क्या मतलब, वो तो फ्रेंचाइज क्रिकेट खेल के अपना पैसा कमा लेता है वैसे भी. So yeah, he gets an IPL contract. I think he plays in other leagues also like BPL and all that. But yeah, I
So
think we have some hope now
we have
because
some hope. भाई वो
four of
पैट
their
कमिंस नहीं है,
clutch
सबसे बड़ी
Pat
अच्छी
Cummins नहीं है
अच्छी न्यूज
भाई.
वही है. But do
I
you
hope
think
Travis
this
said,
disturbs their chances because they were for sure one of the contenders for Champions Trophy, right?
yeah, I mean, Pat Cummins is a big miss because he's like that clutch player, Joe, like, and captain, obviously. So he has that mentality. If there's any team in an ICC competition that I fear, it's Australia. So अगर like, but still there's Travis Head. I hope उसको भी थोड़ा कोई बोल दे
इंजरी
कि
इंजरी हो जाए
है
ना.
भाई, अभी तो जस्ट बाप बना है, थोड़ा कर उधर टेरर
ब्रेक ले ले
अटैक हो
भाई,
सकते
थोड़ा रेस्ट
हैं.
ले ले.
ले ले भाई, बहुत बहुत खेला है तू भी. इफ ही ऑल्सो बैक्स आउट देन तो भाई जीत जाएंगे अपन.
But yeah, good. Let's
Yeah,
see what happens, man. Still 2 more matches to go for the India versus England series. Uh,
yeah.
and yeah, I think the second match is taking place. Where is it taking place? It's taking place at Barbati Stadium,
Katak,
Odisha, Cuttack.
Katak. Yes, I think that's a good stadium. I think high scoring, high run scoring stadium है. So I hope we bat first and score 400.
And the third match is at Narendra Modi Stadium. Interesting.
Oh
टोल प्ले के बाद अभी इंडिया में जाएगा.
भाई नहीं.
चलो सही है. Let's see.
Again, Shubman Gill उधर 200 मार देगा.
Yeah, favorite stadium for sure. And hopefully Virat Kohli will also make a
Favorite stadium.
comeback and we'll get to see some of him also. And
Yeah.
hopefully Rohit Sharma will also get into get making some runs and get back in form because we need him for sure for that Champions Trophy. Let's see what happens. So yeah, that brings us to an end to our discussion. A lot of action over the last 1 week in the world of cricket. I think we tried to cover most of the major topics. If you enjoyed today's episode, we are back as Ball and Banter. Tell everyone. Don't forget to like this video. And if you're new here, subscribe करो. भाई कमेंट भी करो. बताओ क्या लग रहा है रोहित शर्मा आएगा वापस फॉर्म में? क्या विराट कोहली is going to make a comeback? Should India have really dropped Shreyas Iyer instead if like Virat Kohli was playing? Tell us your thoughts and बताओ भाई क्या लग रहा है बांग्लादेश प्रीमियर लीग कौन जीतने वाला है? ये भी बता दो.
और
All
जितना
right.
तुम शेयर करोगे उतना रोहित शर्मा रन मारेगा।
And yeah, wait, before we let you go, one more announcement. We are basically planning to put 2 videos a week now. So every Friday, we are going to put a video about what's happening in the world of cricket. And every Monday, we are going to do a Premier League weekend review where we are going to talk about our favorite football clubs and matches. All right, until then, toodles. Bye bye.
बाय।
आज के लिए फिलहाल इतना ही। आपकी तरह मैं भी मायूस हूँ, लेकिन उम्मीद पर दुनिया कायम है। दिल दुखा है लेकिन टूटा तो नहीं है, और उम्मीद का दामन छूटा तो नहीं है। इसलिए आज के लिए इतना ही।